Southern Saskatchewan. It's the Warriors, it's the Broncos. It is live at Center Ice. Pucks drop, Saturday night main event live for the Moose Jaw event center. Calvert comes in near left wing. Calvert trying to drive inside, still with it. Scores! A turnover high in the Moose Jaw zone. Pushed up ahead. Atlee Calvert will score his 27th and get the Warriors on the board. Falling, and here comes Y. Rostock. Short-handed breakaway on Unger. Stopped by the left pad. Savoy no shot, still holding it. Comes down low. Calvert trying to turn and fire. They score! A 5-on-3 power play goal as Atlee Calvert sneaks it off a body and over the goal line. 2-0 Moose Jaw leading. On the left wing side with Matejchuk joining. Savoy scores! What a shot! Matthew Savoy, short-handed. 3-0 Moose Jaw. Up the wall, Jagger. Comes skating to the dot. Scores! Jagger! Bomb! Braden Jagger rips it past Joey Roca. And the Warriors will take the lead with 31.7 seconds to go. Well, the Moose Jaw Warriors with a late power play goal from Braden Jagger inside the final minute of play. They'll knock out the Swift Current Broncos 4-3 and sweep this weekend home-and-home series. An 8-point weekend for the Warriors, and they came up clutch.
Another big weekend is on tap for the Moose Jaw Warriors. Last weekend, the squadron secured 2 big wins over the Swift Current Broncos, sweeping their home-and-home set. Now the Warriors get to turn their attention to the Medicine Hat Tigers. Good evening, I'm Marc Smith, and welcome back into the hangar here in downtown Moose Jaw. We've got a great show for you here tonight on IKS Media Warriors Live. Coming out of last weekend, the Warriors have now won 5 straight and 10 of their last 11 games. That's moved them within striking distance of second place in the Eastern Conference, which is held by the Medicine Hat Tigers. Medicine Hat sits 3 points ahead of the Warriors, which makes this weekend home-and-home set between these two teams even more important for both sides. If Moose Jaw can find a way to win both games, they move into second place. If Medicine Hat can sneak out a win or two, they create some separation from the Moose Jaw Warriors. The Tigers come in off a 7-3 win over Brandon last Sunday. These two teams have split their 2 games so far this season, so should be a good matchup. For more on tonight's game, let's head down to the Warriors locker room and hear from head coach Marc O'Leary. Speaking with Moose Jaw Warriors head coach Marc O'Leary ahead of a big weekend series with the Medicine Hat Tigers. A week of practice, though, to get ready for this game. How nice has that been to kind of, with all the new faces, get everyone kind of into a week of practice and working on some things?
Yeah, it was a real good week. I thought we got some good work done. Like you said, we got everybody in town here now, and I think it was a good week for the players. They could have some time to get a little bit of rest. They put in the work that they needed to, but again, it's about them being around each other, building a little bit of chemistry, and I thought we did that this week. Wins in 5 straight, 10 of the last 11. What's clicked for this team since Christmas? Well, I think it's our depth. Whether it's our power play one night, our penalty kill had a real good weekend, and then up and down the lineup we had contributions from all kinds of different guys. And I think that's a big part of our team right now is our depth, and it was a fun way to win games. You mentioned the penalty kill, 9 for 9 over the weekend. How important is it to see that kind of starting to find its groove? Yeah, I think it's going to be real important. I think we do a good job of not taking a lot of penalties. I think we're 5th in the league in terms of actual goals against on the penalty kill, which is a big part of that is just not taking penalties and not giving up a bunch of opportunities. But I thought the guys have started to take more pride in penalty kill details, and certainly the guys that we've brought in of late, they help in that area as well. Medicine Hat, a tough matchup here for this weekend. What are you guys expecting out of them in these 2 games? More speed, more transition. I think Swift Current was a good tune-up for the weekend that's ahead of us here. It'll be real important for our O-zone depth. Not going all in for offense, making sure that we have smart depth in the offensive zone and managing pucks. You turn over pucks in the wrong way. Their transition game is one of the best in the league, so we'll need to be ready for that.
Is it a playoff mindset? Was it like that last weekend and this weekend?
Absolutely. I think it adds a little bit of flavor to the weekend. You have the standings we're constantly looking at, and I think it just makes it fun. It's a team that we're chasing, a team that is really good. We've had some good games against them already, but we're looking forward to the challenge. We know they're a real good team, but playoff implications for sure.
So, well, good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks to Warriors head coach Mark O'Leary for joining us on the pregame show. We'll hear from him, as always, after tonight's game and get reaction from the Warriors locker room. Braden Yeager is riding a 6-game point streak, including the big game winner last Saturday against Swift Current. We'll hear from the Pittsburgh Penguins' first-round pick when we come back next on IKS Media Warriors Live.
There's no doubt running any kind of farm comes with day-to-day challenges. We built a new facility 2 years ago. Technology has totally revolutionized dairy farming. Fast Milk gives us the tools to provide high quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
Welcome back into the Moose Jaw Event Center as we continue to make our way towards puck drop between the Warriors and the Tigers here tonight. A big matchup. These two teams sitting 3 points apart in the Eastern Conference standings. Should be a great game here tonight and then back in Medicine Hat tomorrow night as well for the second half of this home and home. Braden Yeager has been hot since returning from the World Juniors with Team Canada. I had a chance to speak with him leading up to this game.
Speaking with Moose Jaw Warriors forward Braden Yeager ahead of a big weekend against the Medicine Hat Tigers, how much you guys looking forward to these two games in a playoff-like atmosphere?
Yeah, I think looking forward to it a lot. I mean, real good team in Med Hat, so I think it'll be a good challenge for us, and we're excited for it.
What do they bring to the table? What's the biggest kind of thing you guys have to look out for?
Well, yeah, I think their speed. They got a lot of good players, a lot of guys that can wheel around and do some pretty fancy things, I guess. So. I think if we just play tight check, and we'll be fine.
For sure. How much you guys looking to build off how you've been playing as of late? 5 straight wins in 10 of the last 11.
Yeah, I think Swift was a good test for us. I mean, they're a good team, and kind of similar. I think both really good teams and teams that'll be in the playoffs. So kind of like you said with the playoff atmosphere, it'll be fun, and I think two good teams just going at it, and we're gonna work as hard as we can and try to come out on top.
What's been working for this team as of late? What do you guys feel like you're doing well?
Yeah, I think I think our D zone's been a lot better. I think if we can get out of our D zone, I think our offense and our skill can kind of just take care of itself. So. I think our D zone and our tracking has been pretty good, and obviously it leads to goals. So
Awesome. Well, good luck against Medicine Hat this weekend.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you to Warriors forward Braden Yeager for joining us here on the pregame show. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for these two teams, and we'll start with the Moose Jaw Warriors, who will have 18-year-old netminder Jackson Unger between the pipes. Jackson has won 9 straight starts. He's 23-12, 0-2 in 37 appearances this season with a .292 goals against average and a .917 save percentage. He has been lights out for Moose Jaw as of late. On the back end, the dynamic 19-year-old duo of Denton Matejchuk and Caleb Parker. Matejchuk, 9 goals, 43 points so far this year. He only has 2 games where he doesn't have a point on the season. Caleb Parker, 5 goals, 27 points for the Minnesota Wild 6th rounder. Up front, this is a hard line to play against, and they will set the tone for Moose Jaw to start the game. Braden Sherman, 12 goals, 30 points on the air. Martin Rysavy, 15 goals, 29 points. And Rylan Kovacevic with 14 goals, 20 points. Moving over to the Medicine Hat Tigers, they have Zach Zahara between the pipes. The 18-year-old netminder in 15 appearances is 11-3-1 with a .238 goals against average and a .915 save percentage. On the back end, the 20-year-old Drew Krebs is paired with 18-year-old Josh Van Mulligan. Krebs, 4 goals, 22 points. Van Mulligan, 2 goals, 19 points on the year for the Medicine Hat product. Up front, it will be Oasis Weisblatt. He's got 19 goals, 61 points on the year, leading the Medicine Hat Tigers in scoring. He will center a line with dynamic 16-year-old Gavin McKenna on his left wing. McKenna, 18 goals, 56 points, while Hunter St. Martin with 18 goals, 33 points, will be on the right wing for the Tigers here to start things up tonight. Also, Moose Jaw scratched tonight is Wojtek Port, the Czech import defenseman. Is still nursing an injury that's kept him out of the lineup since being acquired from Edmonton, but he is in town, was practicing with the team this week, so Warriors hoping to see him back in the next couple of days. But should be a great matchup between these two teams this weekend. Lots on the line between the Warriors and the Tigers here is starting off tonight in downtown Moose Jaw. This does it for our pregame show on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. If you want to tune into the game action, you can head over to Country 100 or WHL Live and join James Gallo and Hall of Famer Derek Kletzel for all the play-by-play action. We'll be back with their post-game show on the socials as well. We'll also be around for the intermissions on WHL Live for all those tuning in. So should be a great show tonight and a great game here in downtown Moose Jaw. Let's head down to ice level and join the pregame ceremonies.
The Moose Jaw AAA